Morning, everybody. How we doing today? Welcome back to the Joy of Resin. Today we are working with Bug. Just kidding. Reddish brown, purple with sparkles, blue with sparkles, and tiger's eye. Uh, so I have quite a few molds set up, ready to go. So let's start diving right in. Okay, so first off, I need to organize my workspace again. It's getting a little too chaotic. Okay, so we have our Big Bob, which this time I left room for my friend's teeth mold. And I'm just going to throw a little bit of that white in there, that white moss. And then what we're going to do is make sure we are utilizing clear. And we're going to spray this first because there's going to be lots of nooks and crannies for this to get into. So okay, and like that. I'm going to lift this up a little bit, see if I can get some of those air pockets to release. Tamp that down. And then I grab my little bug. I put it right there on top. Add a little resin on top of that guy. Add a little more resin on this side. Okay, so the last layer will just be clear on the bottom. For now, this piece is done. And out of the way you go. All right, next up, we need space. Because, I don't know, insert Star Trek joke here. Final Frontiers and all that. All right. No mold. Oh. Whale jewelry box. So, for this one, I've just added a little bit of mica powder to a couple of areas. I'm going to go for a fantasy whale, a kooky, crazy, wild looking whale. No standard issue whales here. This tail is going to be a problem for bubbles, so we gotta pour a little bit and then squish. No idea what the demolding process is going to look like for this guy. But I imagine it's not going to be fun. Right. And now again, with the back and forth. Okay, that looks pretty full to me. All right, let me go ahead and transfer this to the heat mat real quick. Oh boy. Oh, I do not like this. Oh boy. Okay. Bob, you're in the way. All right. Jeffrey the space whale has successfully been shifted. All right. And now for the lid. Let go, please. Thank you. Okay. This can also be shifted. Success number 2. Okay. All right. Keep making coffins. And I have a new octopus mold, which I put a little dandelion in. So we're just going to throw a little cementing layer on the dandelion head, which has already fallen apart because I didn't prep it correctly. Okay, we're doing the same thing on the coffin with the red bronze in the middle on the first layer. And we'll add the purple and blue afterwards. Minor squishing and hit it with the heat. Okay, one coffin lid. Sorry, one coffin base. Now for the lid. Motherfucker. We need to add some of this brown. Okay. And these are good to move. Almost. And I just spotted another air pocket. Is it just the one, or are there a couple of them? Okay. Perhaps you can see I kind of overfilled the base of the coffin, but it's going to be okay. Take care of that in sanding. All right, next up, ghost. Flower jewelry box. Okay, so we're going to start with the ghost with some of this brown. And fill it up with the bronze or the reddish brown. And then, how do I do this? I'm going to start with the blue over here. And a little over here. Finally, finish it up with our reddish bronze. And a little more brown. Okie dokie. Alright, let me clear some space over here. Angry truck. All right. So new rose flower mold and then my carnation flower mold. These have both been pre-painted with mica. Okay, and I just have a little bit left, so let's start a kitty. Okay, that's it. That is it for today. I thank you all for joining me. I hope everybody enjoyed the small bit of company I provide. And I hope I will see you again on my next video. So, ta-ta for now.